Hello, my name's Martin Dorey. Today I'm going to talk about things I wish I'd known before I started motorhoming. Knowing which motorhome to buy. This is a big subject and it all depends on your needs. There are many different types of motorhome on the market, so the first thing I'm going to say is do some research. You can do this online, on the club's website, by visiting a motorhome show or by going to your local dealer. But basically, there are a few important questions to answer. How many people do you need to sleep? How many people do you need to drive with? What do you intend to use it for? How long do you intend to camp in it for? And of course, what's your budget? Camper vans and motorhomes come in all kinds of shapes and sizes, from small van-sized conversions to large A-class motorhomes. Small campers, like the classic VW-sized camper, sleep 2 or 4 with a pop top and can seat up to 7 people. They drive like cars and are about the same size as a large saloon. They're easy to park and drive, but not great for long-term camping as they often don't have bathrooms. Larger van conversions, which converted panel vans like Fiat Ducatos, can seat and sleep 2 or 4 and often have loos and showers. They are bigger than your average car and can take a little getting used to if you usually drive a car. They could be used as a daily driver if pushed, and can also be used for long-term camping. Coach-built motorhomes are campers that have a caravan-like body and are built on a chassis cab and can be up to 8 meters long and with a lot more space than a van conversion. They can sleep and seat up to 6 and can be used for long distance, long-term touring and camping. A-class campers are motorhomes with a fully coach-built body that tend to be equipped to a high specification. They often have loads of space, loads of storage, and are ideally suited for long trips when you want to travel in style. Learning how to drive a motorhome. Honestly, it's no more difficult driving a camper than a car, just a little bigger. Small vans are no bigger than big saloon cars, but actually can have better vision. Of course, once you start to drive a van conversion or a larger motorhome, you'll need to get used to being in a bigger vehicle. I have the dimensions of my van hidden behind my sun visor to remind me how big it is when I come to low bridges or narrow lanes. You'll also find you have less rearward vision. It means using your side mirrors a bit more and making the most of reversing cameras for parking. You'll get used to it. I'm used to driving bigger vehicles, but if you have never tried it, you can always book a motorhome manoeuvring course with the Caravan and Motorhome Club. They run one-day courses aimed at absolute beginners with one-to-one tuition on the road, driver exercises with instructor feedback, defensive driving, and various manoeuvring exercises. You'll be an expert in no time. Going off-grid. Any vehicle, of course, can go off-grid because it doesn't need to be plugged in to drive. But when it comes to camping, it may be different. It all depends on your leisure battery, the battery that your camper uses when you camp, and what electrical devices you need to run when you are camping. Some fridges, for example, can run on battery or on gas. Some campers have solar panels to charge up batteries. Some campers have heating that runs off the diesel tank rather than gas. It all depends on your setup, and all campers will need to go back to civilization at some point to empty the loo, empty the grey waste, and fill up with water, gas or diesel. The best way to find out if your van is capable, and for how long, is to go to a certificated location, a CL, where you can try it out and enjoy being away from it all, but still have the support if you need it. How to choose a pitch on club sites. So what do I need to think about when choosing a pitch? Hard standing pitches, which are pitches that are not grass, are more suitable for motorhomes and make up the majority of pitches on club sites. But the club still has some grass pitches. Before you drive onto a grass pitch, it is a very good idea to check that the ground is firm enough first. But it is worth remembering that sometimes, if the weather is bad, not all pitches will be available to all vehicles. That's it for now, but don't forget to look out for our next video. And if you want, like, comment or share. Thank you. See you next time.